Have you ever gotten to the point where you looked up and shook your head and said that, hey, life is not fair? Have you ever been at a place where you felt that disappointment and you're like, wow, I thought this was for real. Sometimes that agonizing pain we have in our heart when things don't go the way we want it to go. Then we look up, we shake our hands, we raise our voice, and we say, is that all you could do? We get angry. They say life is not fair. I have heard that life is not fair. It is true. To the one who is suffering, life is not fair. But to the one who is enjoying, life seems to be the most beautiful thing ever. You know, to some extent, I have even experienced this thing before. I felt life was not fair. See, I tried my best, but it was not enough. I even compared myself to some people I felt I was better than. Some people I felt I was intelligent than. Some people I felt I was hardworking than. Some people I felt that were not even in my lane or in my class. Yet, they were the ones making it. I looked at my life and I felt I was at a standstill. I have tried and tried and tried, but there's no success. But it looks like those other guys, the little effort they put in, they are making it. Why is it that I try my best and I am not getting out of it? I try my best and I am not hitting it. I try my best and I am missing the target. But some people seem to be doing very little and they are getting all the attention. They are getting all the success. It seems like they are the ones making it. Indeed, life is not fair. Indeed, life is not fair. We raise our hands and we shake it to the heavens as if we want to tell God something. But having a retrospective moment, I realized that I could be missing something. Because I cannot keep on going on giving myself this excuse that life is not fair. Because knowing life is not fair will not cease my problems from coming. In fact, they will keep compounding and they will keep heaping up. See, what do I do to move away from this ideology that life is not fair? What do I do? How do I do it? I believe I'm not the only person asking these questions. There are a lot of people out there who are asking these questions. If you are like that, you are at the right place. Let's think. So what do I do? I believe the first thing I need to do is to change my mindset. If I keep believing that life is not fair, I will keep living under. If I keep believing that life is not fair, I will treat myself like a minor. I will treat myself like a useless person. I will live this life having no worth at all. But if I know that life can be beautiful to me, can be fair to me, I'll put my things in order and I will live life the way it's supposed to live. So you may not find what you are looking for within a year or within 5 years. But what I have come to realize is that life pays those who stick to the process. Life is a process. For those who want to jump from A to Z, they may look at things and think that life is unfair. You see, life is a process. And as part of the process, there is what we call the preparatory stage. You would have to go through the preparatory stage. And after you've gone through the preparatory stage, you get to the place of the performance. That is where success comes. But when you have not been prepared enough to face the challenges that would come, when you get to the stage of performing, you would say that life is not fair because no one clapped for you. My path may be dark today, but I believe there is light coming. I may not see the full picture today, but I believe a better day is coming. A new day is done. I may not be what I want to become today, but I will become what my Creator purposed for me to be. I understand when life is not fair. I understand when they say life is not fair. But I have come to know and realize that God is fair. Because God is the one who created life. He's the one who brought life into existence. You see, a man lost everything and his friends came to him and asked him, "Friend, you see that life is not fair? Look at all the things you did for people. Look at all the things you had. Look at how you took care of people and how people are treating you today. You see what they've been paying you back with. Oh, this life is not fair." The man replied them and said, "Imagine you trying to free a wild dog that has gotten stuck in a muddy gutter, and with some rod, or let's say a rod, piercing the dog's body. You reach out and this dog starts biting and scratching your hand and fingers. You know the dog is in danger and it needs help. But guess what? The dog also feels threatened since it is already in danger. Even though you want to help the dog, by instinct, the dog wants to protect itself because the dog sees you more of a danger than a help. Although it needs your help, it can't trust you because of its current situation. So it would bark, bite, it will scratch because it is in its nature to do so. But you, the one wanting to help the dog, you would have to still extend that helping hand. The man concluded and said, "When people treat me bad, I don't get angry. When life seems to be unfair to me, I don't get angry. It just reminds me that whether life is fair or not, it depends on where you are looking at it from. See, the dog in the gutter might think life is not fair, but when it gets out of the gutter, it would believe that life is fair because it has now been rescued." I understand you are going through a lot these days, but keep calm. I understand you wish things will change. I understand you wish things would get better. I understand that life can be mean at times, but I have come to know that God is fair. I have come to know that life is not predictable. You can't just wake up and say that it's going to be this forever. No. Sometimes it will go the way you are not expecting. But the beautiful thing about this is that there comes a time things will align. It is said that even a broken watch is able to give the correct time of the day at one point in the day. As a Christian, looking at this situation and looking at it from that angle, whether life is fair or not, it takes me back to the cross. Life was not fair on Jesus. When we put him to the cross and he died on the cross, life was not fair. Jesus, when he was crucified for sins he did not commit. Life was not fair for him when men maltreated him. It was not fair for him when we spat on him. It was not fair for him when we gave him lashes. It was not fair for him when we chose a wicked man over him. Life was not fair for him. But when it was not fair for him, it was fair for us. Because he took our shame away. He took our pain away. He took our bad luck away. He took our loneliness and misery away. Our depressed state, he took it away. Our frustrated state, he took it away. We thought we could rely on ourselves. Just like the dog in the muddy gutter. The more we try to free ourselves, the more we hate ourselves. And the more we pierce ourselves. We are now called sons and daughters of God. Child, it will be well. My sister, it will be well. My brother is going to be well. When everyone looks at you and sneers, can this one to ever make it? Can this one to ever get to that land? Get to that promised land? It seems impossible. But I thank God that man is not in charge of life. I thank God that man is not the promoter of life. Man is just to live life. I believe one thing. We will make it. We will make it. There is an Akan proverb that says that no matter how dark your room is, you will still find the way to your mouth. Things will be fine. Things will be fine. So my dear, I just have this to tell you. Hold on. This too shall pass. Hold on. This too, it shall pass. I said, hold on. This too, it shall pass. So when you are thinking of whether life is fair or not fair, direct your attention to the giver of life, God. Stay focused on him. It will hit you differently. It will shake your mindset up. It will throw away your unbelieving mindset. And it will put you on a pedestal where you would believe and know that in as much as I am in a sinking ship, I won't sink. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And that is where I end for today. This too shall pass. Let us ask Nana Danso. Any question you are being bothered with? Any question you are thinking of? Let me know and let's think through. This too shall pass. See you another time.